Welcome back to the Dad Experience. Hopefully you can actually see this. It's a little bit late for me to start filming, but this is when I had a chance to get going. It's a bit dark, so fingers crossed. Also, I'm trying to cool a little mic setup, so if you see this nonsense here, it's so that you can actually hear me and understand what I'm saying, because sound quality has been hit or miss in here. Anyway, thank you for checking this out. I'm having a lot of fun just talking through things I'm going through. Days are flying by as we get closer and closer to it being baby time. Something that we just got in the mail the other day is a ton of diapers. We did a baby registry on Amazon, and through that, based on getting a certain amount through it, Amazon gives us a kickback on getting a whole bunch of diapers. So we got this fantastically large amount of diapers for a pretty good deal, or at least what seemed like a pretty good deal. And yeah, they're disposable diapers, which is the norm. But we're open to trying cloth diapers, and I'm actually really into the idea. Something that there's a few things that excite me about cloth diapers, and the first one is that I've heard from a bunch of wow. I've heard from a bunch of I've heard from a bunch of parents that you can actually get your kid potty trained a lot faster if they're or maybe not a lot faster, but noticeably sooner if you're using cloth diapers. And from what I've heard, the theory on that is that disposable diapers are so good at removing moisture from and wicking moisture away from your baby's skin that they don't really notice it. They just have this big, heavy, wet diaper, but it's not actually wet on their skin. The absorbency of the disposable diapers is just that fantastic that it'll just pull all the moisture away. Whereas with a cloth diaper, they're living in it. It's right up against them. It's irritating. It bugs them. And so kids figure out that they can, control that on their own. So, early potty training, comfort when they're not wet or dirty. I've heard that it makes sense that a nice, soft cotton is going to be more comfortable than some itchy synthetic. And a third thing, and it's not the biggest thing to me, is you spend a lot of money up front on cloth diapers to get the system, but then you're not spending that constant money on disposable diapers, which they're not cheap. And you're really just throwing that away. But I like the idea of cloth diapers. It's something I want to try. But of course, the convenience of disposable diapers is just unmatched. I mean, just it's off and it's gone. You don't have to deal with it. There's no, just removing poop from it. You just wrap it up and chuck it in the bin. I think that sounds very nice, especially in the beginning when it's probably just going to be full on survival mode. And so the choosing of the diaper brand is something that because we had the way this deal worked, we had to buy all one brand. We got Pampers, but we realized that he might not want to wear them, or maybe Pampers will give him a rash or something, whereas some other brand won't. That's something I've heard from a lot of people, is that you should get a few different brands in small amounts just to see, what reaction your kid might have to the diapers before you sink a bunch of money into something that could not work out well. Now, you could be lucky and it could be just fine. Chances are pretty good that it would be just fine. But I've heard of a lot of kids having adverse reactions to different brands of diapers. And so, some kid will have a reaction to Huggies, but they'll be fine on Pampers, or vice versa. So it's just something to keep in mind as you're getting stocked up. Also, the diaper sizes kind of overlap a bit, and we made sure to get a few of the newborn size and then the next size up, because who knows, he might already be out of newborns when he's born. And we don't know that yet. So of course, I want to try cloth diapers out. When we get to that point, I'll make sure to fill you all in on how I think it works. And if I feel that all the extra laundry that you have to do is worth it. I will have to get back to you guys on that in the future, because I don't have a baby to put diapers in yet. It's getting close, but it hasn't happened yet. On that note, it's family time. See you next week.